On the 6th of March 2007, Safaricom gave Kenya its greatest gift of the 21st century. Little did they know what great revolution this gift would spark.
You see across the world, people are moving to a cashless economy. If I go to the UK, I hardly use cash. I think it's a general trend. Cash is the enemy. And why is it the enemy? Because it provides security challenges. It economically doesn't make any sense, so holding cash as savings doesn't make sense.
Today, it is one of the top 10 financial projects in the last 50 years in the world. This gift revolutionized Kenya's economy. Although less than 2 decades old, it serves over 94% of Kenyan households and makes transactions worth almost 3 times Kenya's GDP in a single year.
Kenya has become a world leader in the mobile banking revolution, and it's all thanks to the system M-Pesa.
The story of M-Pesa.
Millions of people send and save money with M-Pesa. And it's a great idea that started here in Kenya.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is M-Pesa, a financial miracle that contributed to Kenya earning the nickname Silicon Savannah, the playful term referring to it as the Silicon Valley of Africa. What is this M-Pesa and how did it change Kenya's economy?
It's the mobile money trailblazer, which was created in 2007.
To appreciate M-Pesa, you must understand what happened in the years before M-Pesa was launched in Kenya. In the early 2000s, Kenya experienced a large rural to urban migration. The people moved in search of greener pastures, and with this came the need to send money to support their parents or young ones left in the villages. But it was almost impossible to send or receive money in this part. How could they? Bank branches were distant from the villages.
So in Kenya, before mobile money, the cost of being able to transfer money or to transact was really a big problem. So,
picture this. It will cost my mother in the village more than half the money I will send to her to go to the nearest bank branch to withdraw the money. It was a tough choice that didn't make economic sense. To receive half of the money I send, my mother must use the other half of the money in order to get the other half. She has to get on a bus where she and others were squeezed like sardines, leave farm work for at least a day just to arrive at the bank and make withdrawal. Or maybe I can travel home under the same scenario to deliver the money. But you see, that meant I have to miss work for a day. And in a nation where unemployment is rife, I wouldn't take that risk. Another option would be to send someone with the money to deliver it. But I assure you, many people have tried this, and the chances of being duped are far higher than the chances of the money reaching its destination. Word of mouth was the lifeblood of this system. That driver is honest. This shopkeeper, she sent money for a small fee. Trust was the currency that kept money in Kenya moving. And more often than not, this trust was breached. The bus drivers were not always honest enough to deliver the complete money and often did not even deliver it. Here's the thing. Kenya was a land of promise. Or rather, let's say, a land of struggle, but the pulse of its economy was too slow. Safaricom, the telecom giant, saw the struggle. They had the network, they had the reach, and they had the technology. I can imagine them asking the question, what if money could move as easily as a text message? Well, that is exactly what they did. They called it M-Pesa, a Swahili term for mobile money. A small idea with giant implications. With just a cell phone, the villager is now empowered to receive money without going through the dishonest bus driver, the corny travelers, or the bank manager. They had money in their phones now, but how could they get it in cash? They started with agents serving as cashing points in different locations. The shopkeeper you've always known all these years, the mama at the airtime kiosk, these were the agents. Give them cash and get magic e-money on your phone. Or send them mobile money and get cash. That's all it took. Suddenly, my mother could receive payments even with the nearest bank miles away. No more risky cash stash under the mattresses. No more risks of sending money through the dishonest bus drivers. This, my friends, is Kenya after M-Pesa. M-Pesa was a financial revolution. It turned Kenya's economy into something of a marvel. The store at the corner of the street just down the road became a bank, and the market a place of seamless exchange, and the cell phone a beacon of opportunity. M-Pesa's success has no comparison. By 2021, it had 29 million customers, over 63% of the population in Kenya, moving trillions of shillings within a few taps of a phone. M-Pesa currently handles 2,600 transactions every single second. In total, they processed 21 billion transactions last year, worth almost 3 times Kenya's entire GDP. M-Pesa didn't just make things easier, it made them possible. For those once locked out of the banks, it opened the world of savings and even credit. And with credit, it meant the farmer could add a cow to increase his milk yield. The teller could buy extra machines to expand his business, and the storewoman could buy more goods at wholesale, and most of all, an easy payment method. A World Bank study revealed that since 2007, M-Pesa has boosted Kenya's entire economy. It boosted it by a whole 2%, and that's on top of 185,000 jobs it has created. Each successful M-Pesa transaction isn't just about moving shillings here and there. It's about a child getting a new school uniform, medicine reaching a remote village, and my mother receiving money from her son. A future was built one phone beep at a time. Of course, there have been crocodiles in these waters. Scammers prey on the less tech-savvy, but Safaricom knew their market. They built their security to protect the finances of their customers and keep their trust. It boiled down to this: M-Pesa succeeded because it understood its role. It wasn't a replacement for the bank, but a bridge to them. It didn't try to be everything to everyone. Instead, it focused on the simple transaction that made up the backbone of the Kenyan life. And crucially, it listened to the complaints, to the frustrations, to the quiet hopes of those who had been told their dreams were too small. The M-Pesa story echoes across Africa and beyond. Other countries may look to Kenya and ask, how can we do this too? Well, there's a secret sauce to learn. Innovation is about solving real problems. It is not about fancy tech for tech's sake. It's about seeing the struggle in people's faces and asking, can this be better? Secondly, trust is built by people, not institutions. M-Pesa succeeded because of the corner shop agents, the familiar faces. Tech is powerful, but the human touch is irreplaceable. Kenya, with M-Pesa blazing the trail, shows us that yes, the mobile phone can become a revolution. It's a tool, a stepping stone, a symbol that progress doesn't always come from the usual places. Sometimes it comes with the beep of an SMS and the hustle of a people determined to make their lives better. M-Pesa's journey isn't over. Competition grows, technology changes, and the needs of Kenyan people will always evolve. But the foundation they've built, that's strong. This foundation built on the promise that a better way is possible, that financial security shouldn't be a privilege but a right, and that the promise is worth fighting for. Thank you for watching this episode. Kindly share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and send this to your friends. Until I see you again, bye bye.